everyone, the Trubus guy here, and today I'm going to be demoing this origami 4 interlocking rings designed by Jeremy Shafers. So this 4 interlocking rings is a variation of Jeremy Shafers' 8 interlocking rings, which is much more complicated, another complex, which is more complex than this one, which he published in his book Origami to Astonishing and Amused. The 8 interlocking rings version, the original one. This one is the variation one, which has 4 interlocking rings instead of 8. Which the 8 interlocking rings is more challenging than this one. I have tried doing the 8 interlocking rings before, and I kept failing because I don't have a bigger sheet of paper. I thought I can do it from a regular size sheet of printer paper, but I was wrong. Because there was so much layers. There was a lot of layers building up in the center, so there was no way I was able to do an 8 interlocking ring version. So then I saw a Reddit page that I ran into on Google Images of someone actually managed to do a 4 interlocking rings. So I was curious to see if I can do one. So I had to use the 8 interlocking rings folding sequence and try to figure out how it's done, and try to figure out some folds and see how it's done. I have failed 2 times while I was doing this, but on the 3rd try, I started to see the rings, but the paper kept getting so thick in the center. So I had to do it with lined paper, which is much thinner, and on the 4th try, I mastered it. I figured out how it's done. So, and here's this one from a 10-inch sheet of comic paper, which is much easier. But if you have foil, that's easier. That would be easier as well, because the layers gets a little bit thick right here, but paper works alright here. Paper works fine. So yeah. So this is actually is a harder version of this one, because this one is the easier version of this right here. And let me zoom out here. And this one is from a single sheet of paper, no cuts. This is the 2 interlocking rings version, a little bit easier, a simple version of it, which you can find on Jeremy Shafers' channel, which he taught there. And he shows you how to do the locking mechanism. So once you master that, once you master the locking mechanism and the folding sequence on this, then you can go ahead and figure out how to do the 4 interlocking ring version, which he did post it on his channel, but it's only for memberships only. I was able to figure this out way before he even posted the membership video, and this one is very strong as well. So yeah. So and here's another one. Here's the other one, which I can show you that you can fold out any paper. This is a type of cardboard paper. Well, it's not really cardboard. It's kind of like a paper-like texture. This is the type of paper that you might find in an Amazon package. When they wrap your item that you order, they'll wrap your item with this kind of paper. So I was curious enough to see if I can make something from this. And here it is. I folded the 4 interlocking rings from this paper, and it came out pretty good. Even though the paper was a little bit bigger than this one, and it was a little bit easier, I'll say. Well, the layers, it still creates layers, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as this one. Well, because this paper was a little bit bigger than this one. Yeah, but there it is. The 4 interlocking rings from this type of paper that you get from an Amazon package. And it works good as well, just like any paper. So yeah, and it has the lock. It also has the same locking mechanism as this one. So yeah, so this one I recommend you learn this one, because this one is a lot easier than this. Because this one has less folds than this. This one will take you about like, I remember it took me like about like, I don't know, like, I'll say like an hour or an hour I'll say, because yeah, if I'm correct, it took me like an hour. Yeah, but when the first time I tried to make this, it took me more than an hour when I was figuring it out, because I kept making mistakes over and over when I was making this. And yeah, so I'm still trying to figure out how to do the 8 interlocking rings version. I think for the 8 interlocking rings version, either I need to get a bigger sheet of paper, or I gotta do it from foil. But I'm gonna keep trying. So yeah, so this is that's the demo of the 4 interlocking rings by Jeremy Shafers. Let me just zoom out here. So if you like this demo, click to my channel right here if you can. Click to my channel and subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. And you can click to one of my random videos that pop up right there as we speak. So I hope you enjoyed this demo, and have a good day, guys. See you later.